Yeah, okay, so got it. Okay, so today was a pretty boring day. There was not many opportunities as I thought it would be. But yeah, let's start with higher time frame again, as always. All right, delete all of this. Nice. All right, so ew, what the fuck? So yesterday we are talking about how wait, what the fuck? Ew. So yesterday we were talking about how price is building up liquidity from this for our how price is building up liquidity from both sides, right? So we had two of these, and I also forecasted yesterday for you guys to trade that we will have most probably see the lows and then go for the highs, and I'm still waiting for it to happen. Most probably not today. It'll happen tomorrow. All right. But no, it doesn't have to happen. Of course, it can continue down, but this is what I'd love to see. So, and for some who were not here before, why are we expecting a price up? Is to fill up the inefficiency that was caused by CPI news, right? And if it goes perfectly, then we will even sweep this point when the news are released. Okay, so for today opportunities, we're talking yesterday. I posted a diagram for you guys to learn from. It was what was it called? Like wait, yeah, so like composite structure, right? So you had this range, 50% cheap pricing, premium discount, and whatever you buy, wherever you buy, I just want to keep it in the extreme, in the like 80% for swing trades, all right, and sell for a counter trend sells like about 50%, of course. So we had a pretty we had nice Asia continuing, late New York buildup, right? But nothing happening. And so again, you see price is building up liquidity from both sides, from both below and above. And when this happens, you just wait for one side to be taken out and target the other side, right? So this is what happened exactly. You even have Sydney post Asian build up, right? And start to manipulate something. And you know the price has to seep some sort of liquidity. So it's either gonna be this or it's gonna be this point right here. And why this point? Why are we not taking as an order flow yet? It's because I told you, yeah, this is the order, right? The wick is a sell to buy imbalance, and this is just a first step, not even into 50% of the whole order, and this counts. This works on all OBs the same. You want to see a deep mitigation. If it's not a deep mitigation, if it's just 10 or 20%, it's most probably a lit point for future to be taken out. All right, so we see price kind of respecting this. All right. I'll go to 1 minute for you guys. Oof. Okay, so even after this build up, you'll have inefficient price action. Price to come back, but price didn't come back and respected this, holding this build up again. What does it tell you? It tells you that it's not over, right? That we are still targeting something below this. And was this low? Oh yeah. And also we had created this low, right? We had made fake choke, BOS, right? For early buyers, S&C people getting in or whatever. And this was created right before Frankfurt Open, and this tells you right away that it might get taken out during the Frankfurt manipulation, right? So Frankfurt Open right here, it's not visible right here. This Frankfurt Open. FFO. Yeah. So right at the Frankfurt Open, we had a manipulation up and a choke down, right? Inducing people to sell. But I told you many, many times, and I'll say that again, that we can have up to 4 manipulations in each session, right? So this was the first manipulation and this was the second manipulation. If you were positioning to sell from here, and that's correct, that's completely fine, that's our entry model, right? But if you see price respecting this again, then you should have realized that this is the second manipulation, a possible second manipulation. Or to see this liquidity, to see the early buyers, this is one confluence as why price wants to go higher, price wants to go higher. That's why it's inducing early buyers in, right? But second confluence is the POI on the left, the wick, right? The sell to buy. And yeah, so right after mitigating this, we had break to the upside from this range. We buy, sell, right? And oh no, this wick right here. So this was the last buy to sell before continuing up, right? And so that makes this a lit point. Oh no, lit point, and you see it left even a huge wick behind, and this is like 2 pips, yeah, 1.8, almost 2 pips wick. So, and it mitigates perfectly to the 50%. This was your first possible entry of the day, but it was pretty dangerous or risky. Right. So what's the break of structure here for the Frankfurt manipulation trade? Right here. You broke structure right here. And I mean, I don't think anyone would catch this trade. You would have waited for the extreme. Oh no, there were some of you catching buys below this, but if I was here, I would be probably waiting for this inefficient price action to be filled. But as you know, for our second entry model, right, this was the range. This, and then we had this buy to sell, last buy to sell before breaking above, right? So before we broke this range, we also transferred orders into this. No, not this, into this, right? And then continuing up into this, transferring it before breaking it, making this a valid POI. So this was your second possible trade of the day, if not this guy or any of this. And we just continued up. You see the momentum. If you see a momentum like this, you don't really, and especially after a break of a sweep of an important liquidity, of major liquidity, price doesn't usually come back to the extreme anymore. All right, so we just transferred orders, right? Or here, continuing here. This is the last order transfer left off, and then we just continued up. So there's nothing to do here really, not much. This buy is really risky because this is just a lit point for the future. Oh my god, what the hell is this? Yeah, so this was the last sell to buy. All right, and right after breaking it, we made a lit point clearly. That's the reason I took the buys for that day. Here, pre-New York, and also there was another one. Well, the last buy I would take this like above, like around 50% of this whole range. Let me test it out. Let's do this. Yeah. So this is like the 50%. Yeah, we're still in a good pricing pretty much. But so after we broke this range, we transfer orders here. All right, this is the last order flow cutoff. And also we broke this range later on. And after breaking this range, we came back, made a lit point and continued up. Left the inefficiency below to be filled. Yes, filled to 50%. I mean, works on all time frames the same, 1 hour or 1 minute. Usually 50% or 80% around. This is your lit entry right here, and stop loss would be here for stop loss. It's like 1 to 4, but high probable trade pretty much. You also had a build up, and this lit point as well. I forgot to cover this, a lit entry. But you have a build up below. You know that price targeting something above. Right. So, why did price react of this? I'll tell you that. Yeah, let's go to 5 minutes. Yeah. So, wait, let me see quickly. Yeah, there's not much to see. Okay, you have inefficiency. That's the first thing. You have equal highs, right? Did it react of the inefficiency? No. Reacted of something below that. Okay, so it must be this. There's no inefficient price action here, but yeah, this lit point or 1 minute, right? And oh, it didn't react. Oh, it did. Okay. So prices reacted off a 1 minute lit point, and you are like close for 50%. So I mean, these cells are not that high probable, but if you wanted to jump into any of these, you see price left off. Damn, that's not much to trade, honestly. Okay, these cells are completely doomed. There's no reason to take a sell here. And there was another cell, and this was of this 5 minute lit point. Yeah, this is a lit point in 5 minutes. Right after breaking this. Oh, there. You can't. You can't really predict what lit point's gonna take. I mean, I do this. I mark those lit points after they take it out, right? If you are trading of something or something on the left from the past, from the far past, it just swipes something and you check what it swept, and then you realize it's a lit point or something. But you don't really have to mark every lit point on the chart, and this doesn't make sense, right? You have a last buy to sell before this, and there's no lit point or anything like this. You just have liquidity buildup, all right? And but inefficiency left behind, which is the good reason for price to come back. So this was your first possible entry. Second possible entry right here from lit point. All right, we see this range, came back, and then continue down. And we are in pretty good pricing again, like near 70%. So yeah, these are all the cells that I see possible for this post-London. There's nothing here. You could have realized that this is a 5 minute lit point and start buying off here, as well as your daily bias today should have been bullish, even though it wasn't as bullish as it should have been. But that's just because we just milked all the liquidity. We just used all the liquidity on Tuesday for that sell-off, right? So again, after taking this out and you see clearly breakout structure, right? Something clearly indicating you that price is bullish, but you also had an order flow on the bearish side, right? So I mean, this is pretty normal because we had news on 8:30. So a liquidity buildup is normal thing. And when news are being released, you just stick to your daily bias and what makes the most sense. So of course, bullish. All right. So any possible buys here? One lit point right here. They took it out. Yeah. And my entry, if you've seen it, you could have wondered where it was this breaker through this inefficiency. And I just took a buy here because I didn't feel like price has a reason to come back here at all. Even though there's inefficiency and stuff, there's no or that it would mitigate for me, just this little sell to buy. And yeah, it wouldn't make sense for me to come back there. So I took a buy here and that's it. I mean, there's no really possible trade here. And then you had news release. I'd suggest you to stay out of news for now. In 1 month or 2 months, when you become profitable with these basic concepts, like trading sessions, trading session openings, then I'll cover news for you guys, how to trade news, how to get in before news, and pretty much get the right direction for news. But that's not for now. So I don't know what price swept here, but I would believe that it was this guy. But let's check on 15 minutes. For the New York sells, yeah. So you had this inefficiency on 15 minutes still, and I don't think this. Yeah, okay. This is a lit point in 5 minutes. Is that? Yeah, this is a lit point on. Okay, not. Yeah, a lit point on 5 minutes with inefficiency is perfect for you. To which is a pretty valid area to take trades from, right? Lids are most powerful places for reverse. So you could have taken some mitigations, nothing crazy, right? And then if you wanted to wait for a lit entry, I think it was right here, right? You would enter of this, or you would even refine it 50%, but I don't think, yeah, you wouldn't get tucked in. Or you could have refined it above this wick. It's completely fine. And stop loss right above it. So this is the last possible sell I see today. And then this is just untradeable for me. Or for some people it might be, but there's no big move, no big major move to catch. So yeah, it was just too slow today. Okay, so any questions? If not, then we can go to the backtesting. Yeah, same face. What do you mean? Okay, so you can write a random day, and I'll backtest it for you, and a number between 1 to 30. I'll just turn this off, turn this off, turn this off. Sorry. Okay. Oh, wait, what? Oh yeah. All clear. Go to backtesting. 9th of August or 9th of September. But I'll try August if it allows me to. But I don't think it will allow me to go that far. Yeah. What the fuck? Okay, can you say a different number? It's too far. Or 15. Oh no, it can't. 29. Okay, 29 of August sounds fine. So let's do that one. 26th, 30th, okay, 29. Yeah, let's start this. All right, so okay, let's turn this on. Wait, did I? Oh, this 29 right here. Okay. Okay. Don't know how much time we have left, but we can continue on Discord later. All right. So let's start with 4 hour. We wanted to know how to trade step by step from higher time frame to lower time frame. So I'll give it to you. What do we have here? Okay. Okay, we just set this low, right? On 4 hour. We are clearly bullish, bearish. And we just mitigated this IPA candle. Rectangle here, right here. And yeah. Okay, so wait, what? Wait, fuck. Yeah. Oh my god, okay, again. 29th of August. Yeah. Hour. Okay. So we just mitigated this. And now we are in extreme pricing. Again, really cheap pricing. We could try to buy off here as you are still building up liquidity for some reason. Yeah, so this would be my time frame. Then we jump to one hour. This Friday, right? Oh no, this is Monday. Okay, so anything can happen on Monday, both reversal or Friday continuation. Continuation makes more sense and happens more often. Yeah, so we have this IP candle on 1 hour, which we can mitigate, and we even have this wick to yeah, okay. Then you can refine the IP candle to this 15-minute lit point and to this doji candle, is it? Right, you would have inefficiency above here. So this is a pretty valid trade, valid place to take to react from, right? And yeah, so I'm looking for something on her on above to see if we have anything to target. We still have this inefficiency left out right here, and also here, right? And okay. I don't think this high is gonna go right now, but this is a place I would look at for price to come back to. So let's go to 1 minute. Let's see what Asia did. I don't know what time zones you're in, but Frankfurt starts at 8 a.m. So it will be here, and I'll take trades from 8 a.m. So yeah, so let's play it out. Okay. Oh, we already tapped in. Okay, that's rare. Nothing crazy. The whole Asia just building up liquidity to see something, yeah, to see this guy, right? And now we can go to 1 minute again and try to refine our entry. And as you can see, there's nothing much, right? There's not many places that we can take trade from. It's either gonna be this, and this is most probably gonna be a lit point, and then it could be this. So you only had 2 areas to take eyes from this whole 1 hour IPA candle. So let's extend it. All right, and let's sweep it back. Yeah, okay. So clearly you can see, oh yeah, so this is a reaction, first reaction, and it could reverse from there right away on Asian session from the first possible POI, right? Let's see what price does. And it could also be an inducement for early buyers. So I wouldn't take a trade here. because this Asian, I'm sleeping. I'll keep it realistic as possible. And nothing crazy. We are still respecting the sellers. All right. Okay. Let's skip this whole Asian and post-Asian part. Yeah, we are building up liquidity, most probably to see something below. And as you can see, there's not much below, right? There's either gonna be this or this. So yeah, okay. Our Asian just ended. Okay, I hope my bias is not wrong though. But let's see. Okay, nothing crazy. Okay, we tap into our second POI. Let's delete this. I'll wait for 8 a.m. to take trades from for Frankfurt Open, but you can see clear reaction from the whole sell to buy zone, right? Oh yeah, and then we broke this range, came back, made a lit point. I don't think it's gonna be swept. As this whole thing is sell to buy, it already transferred. And it even mitigated like up to below 50%. So this is completely fine. Yeah, and you see clear order flow to the upside right now. Could be a build up. And we might continue down. But this whole thingy, this whole time, the price was just engineering liquidity. So I don't really see it going down from this point. And if it does, then we have this wick to take trades from, but that's for later. You have this inefficiency, but there's no place to react from this. So yeah. So let's play it out. Okay. Okay, Frankfurt starts with a manipulation right away to the downside to see this liquidity and also respecting this VPOI, right? And wait, I think because it might sweep below and we broke structure right away. So what does it tell you? It tells you that this first black candle is the Frankfurt manipulation right away. I mean, this whole thingy was a manipulation, okay? But for our entry model, this would be a valid POI to take trades from. We still have inefficiency above 2.8 pip stop loss. And all this should be respected. All these are pretty deep mitigations. Yeah, here. So I don't think, well, it could go lower, of course. The only place I'd look for if it went lower would be this for now. So yeah, okay. You get tucked in and we can pretty much take this whole thingy as RTP, right? But I don't, yeah, okay, let's see how it plays out first. Go out, and a place for good reaction could be Asian 50% for pullback if you want a ping pong, and also 80%, because 80% is a magical number for some reason on the markets. So we'll see. Let's put this guy here. Okay, the percent, is there something? No, just this inefficiency to be filled for a possible reaction. Could be this, but we'll see. And there's nothing here. There's nothing here, no inefficiency at all, or even maybe this, right? You also have a build up above it. You have order flow. Okay, we'll see. Oh, okay. All right, so we made a lit point clearly. We swept it. This could be a second possible entry, but yeah, And if this was a live trade, I would actually take partials like above this area. Yeah, do you want to take partials as soon as possible, but not as near as, not in the nearest spot, right? Want at least a bit of profit. So price continues up. And yeah, okay, let's see. Right. We are tapping into the inefficiency. Yeah, okay. You see, clear reaction. Now, where do you want to buy from? If we want to scale up, scale in, you could take this whole range, right? For example, this whole range is fine, and buy anything below 50%. But is this a good idea? Yeah. So I wouldn't buy anything here, honestly, unless it starts doing some kind of order flow. You also have a breaker transfer, possible breaker transfer for this inefficiency from the left. So, oh, Shiba. Okay, nothing yet. Okay. I don't think this high is gonna hold though. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, price breaks above, tapping into another inefficiency, right? Oh, okay. Going even higher. So, there's nothing to do here. No possible entry here. It's the London we are not even in London Open yet. So yeah. And also let's looking at this area. Right before we broke this, we transferred there. Right, this would be our POY. So if yeah, so if London manipulates down, I buy from here, of course, but with not target much, as there's not the best pricing you wanna take trades from. Okay, and price keeps going higher. Let me check 5 minutes. Oh, what the hell? Okay, okay, I mean, I didn't expect this, honestly. Yeah, so so is this, no, it's not London Open yet even. All right, we open to London. You see this? Okay, it did not tap into the POI. They're marked out. It would just be a lit point for this high, right? No, not this guy. This guy right here. So I mean, we are still bullish, but this seems like an inducement, honestly, because this low is in the middle of nowhere, right? And this is the last money, like order flow cutoff when I take trades from. So, yeah, let's continue. Price continue up. Nothing here. Nothing. Just sipping liquidity. And yeah, okay. So I see what happened. No, oh no, I just pressed the space bar. Oh my god. What day was it? 29. Damn. It was like this. Yeah. Yeah, it was like this. Yeah, okay. So we took a buy, right? And we have 2 minutes left, so we'll continue on Discord after this. But what happened here is London Open, right? Manipulating up. Nothing crazy. And having a clear reaction of, it was this guy. It should be a lit point for this as well on 1 minute, or even 3 minutes if you went up and to the higher time frame. So this would be a valid place for me to take trades from, honestly. Or, oh no, I would take trades from here actually. Just from this because you have this imbalance right here. Jumping with it. Yeah, so I'll see. Okay, and we didn't tap in it. Okay, this is weird, honestly. Oh, okay, we did tap in it. Okay, and we have clear reaction. So this is an inducement high, inducing early sellers again. You always have to check if the reverse there would make sense or not, right? And it just mitigated this, but showed nothing right above the most valid POI possible. This guy showed liquidity, right? This guy had imbalanced, the whole body of this is imbalanced. This guy had like liquidity build up right below it. So yeah. So we have 1 minute left. If you guys want to continue, I'll go to Discord, okay? All right.